Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marshalltown Esports Mario Kart competition. I am your host, Jose Ramirez, and with me is another special guest. You may recognize him on screen every Tuesday when he comes and competes on varsity. He likes to help the elderly cross the street in his free time. He is from Puerto Rico, Mark Rodriguez.
Hello, hello.
So, Mark, of course, you spending some time being on the varsity team here on Mario Kart. How's your time going?
Honestly, it's been going great. It's been going great, honestly. I love playing with my team. They're fun. They're a fun bunch of people. It's all fun games. We also get to compete, so I'm just happy to be here.
That's a great thing to hear. So today, starting our lineup, we are looking at Jose and Logan starting the match today. Then we'll be going with Sam and Noah. And then our final group will be Gunnar and Quentin. So
Yeah.
that will be our starting lineup today. That's who will be going into today's match. Today we will only be playing against one other team, so looks like the other team, I don't know what the heck happened with them, but looks like we'll just be going up against one team compared to the regular three, or other two, so we will give this a shot. So what do you think today's Marshalltown should have for their key of success today, Mark?
Ooh, I don't know. I think our maps are probably going to be more on our side this time, since it's now basically a 2v2. We practice on most of the maps in the game, and basically that makes it so we have most of the maps down. We still have a few key issues here and there, but otherwise we should have that.
Awesome. Sounds good. So hopefully today's matchup with JV should be a lot different compared to last Tuesday. You guys kind of took a bit of a hard loss last Tuesday, but as I know, Marshalltown will definitely bounce back and come back this coming up Tuesday, and hopefully come out with those wins that we definitely need a little bit more to kind of make it to our playoffs. But our playoff dream is not over, am I right?
No, it's not. We still got more games to go.
Absolutely. So we will take a look here, wait for these guys to kind of get started and jump in here. Looks like they should be almost ready. So
Yep, just waiting on the other team to say yes, and then we keep going.
Yep, just waiting on a few people here. So another quick thing, too, as well. You were actually part of the Winter Overwatch season. How was your time with the Winter Overwatch season?
Honestly, it was great. My team was great. We had a few issues we needed to focus on, and I trained them during the time I was off since I was on a 30-day. I asked them, and I told them, and I taught them a few different tricks here and there to help them around, and it worked out great. They were doing fine, and everything was supposed to work out great, but we had a few hiccups here and there, and, it kind of cost us, but it still was great. Still great working with them, playing with them. It was great.
That's amazing to hear, honestly. So a lot of things that we kind of come up against watching this is a lot of players usually don't go out with a physical sport. So this is kind of a nice gateway. Were you much of a physical player yourself, or was this kind of like your first sport throughout your school career?
This was my first sport throughout my career on everything. I love that they created this spot so us people that don't like to go out for sports, or we're shy at it or something, we have some place that we can have creativity, do what we want, and play games.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know I kind of wish I had this as a high school player. So I think I would have been stuck with this a little bit more then. But I was definitely more of a physical player myself as well. So I like to have a little bit of an active lifestyle. So this is kind of a great gateway for some parents who are watching this or maybe some other schools who would want to watch this and show this to maybe their school board thinking about possibly starting out their own esports program. This is kind of a nice way to get a bit of your high school crowd, a little bit of the outliers who maybe are not wanting to do anything physical. As you can tell, there's a lot of gateways to this. We have a great relationship with our only community college here, Marshalltown Community College, MCC. Great group of guys over there. Mark can attest to that as well, and
Yep,
he's
I've been there. They help us with a lot of stuff. They help us with issues we have. It's great community college here.
So definitely going out there. They have a nice state-of-the-art area where players can go out there. They believe they have like 3 TVs and like 25 PCs out there, and
Yeah, they got. I think they have 2 that are for main game, 1 for to pop up the stream or like a logo, and then I think in total it's like almost 26 computers.
yeah, so it's a significant amount of actual devices out there. Hopefully, the high school will eventually reach that kind of level. Definitely showing a lot of interest after this first year, so it's definitely been I would say a roller coaster of a ride, just based off of first year interest and all that. How many kids would you say come up to you and talk to you about esports?
Yeah.
How many kids would you say come up to you and talk to you?
Not many, but most of the people that don't go out for physical sport always ask, "Yo, how's the esports team? Is it good? Would I be able to join? How would I be able to join?" And I always tell them, if you join up with the club and they have a season that you want to join up for, like let's just say Smash, Mario Kart, Overwatch, any game you can play, we probably would have it. And if it's a team-based game or anything like that, we might have it. And so it could give you a chance to go out for a sport or something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of nice with this league that we actually joined the Iowa High School Esports League, Esports Association. They are continuing to develop the league and add more games. I believe they might be coming up with some few games, but I'm not 100% sure if they'll be adding them soon. So that's kind of nice to keep an eye out. One of the rumors I've heard is possibly Valorant and Apex. So any of
I
you...
also heard a little rumor about one, Rainbow Six Siege.
Rainbow Six Siege is already in the fall season, I believe.
It is?
So, yep.
So
So
it's
that's...
actually... Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's kind of a nice plus side. So kind of the current games that this league has is we have 3 different seasons. This Iowa High School Esports Association, they have fall season, which has Rainbow Six Siege, and then Super Smash Bros. And League of Legends, the first 3 games during the fall season. Then winter season currently is Overwatch and Rocket League. And then our spring season is Mario Kart and Smite. But with these 2 other games possibly rumored into being added into the season, we could be looking at Valorant or Apex being added to either fall winter or spring season. So
Ooh.
more developing games, especially for students who are maybe not interested in Overwatch or maybe not interested in Mario Kart.
They needed a battle royale in there somehow.
So, yeah, absolutely. So it's definitely, I think it's a little bit of a game changer. Maybe more kids will be interested in it, but not like there's not enough already. So,
Yeah. We've had big turnouts on every team they've made for every like Overwatch and now Mario Kart. We've had a big turnout, so
that's very true, and it's a little bit nerve-wracking, especially considering that this is only our first year, and the upcoming year, since this is our first year, we start out in a probationary period, which we're only allowed to select 1 game for the season, and after that, we get free reign of any game that we get to choose, so it will be a bit nerve-wracking there with all these games and how many kids are going to be wanting to play. So, but we will cross that bridge once it comes. So,
hey, you guys got it. Come on.
yeah, but I'm not
Maybe
worried.
our first year, but we still here to stay.
Not worried about myself carrying it, but more of the space and PCs. And so, if you can imagine, even with just the Mario Kart, or even you can attest too with having Overwatch here when we initially had only, 6 PCs?
Yep, it was originally
So-
six PCs, and we had to switch between the varsity and JV team.
Yep. So you can even tell how much of a bit of a headache that was.
It was.
So it was a little bit of a pain, kind of going through all that, and making sure everyone got playing time. But then luckily we got an additional 6 more PCs, total 12 from our sponsors. But even with the 12, with the additional 12 total PCs, you can tell also when we had a full roster, JV and varsity in here, how
We still have some people left out
exactly each and every single PC was still completely
being used.
fully. And we had a little bit of hiccups too here, some things to iron out, like when the breakers would be flipped because we had too many people. So
That time was kind of fun because you were playing a 50-50 coin toss up to see if it would flip or not.
yeah, so it was definitely a little bit hectic there, but we got all that stuff ironed out. Finally, we got everything situated now. So now,
right before our first game, actually, too.
yeah, that was definitely. I was very nervous on that one too because it was literally we had NAI here, literally working and trying to get our electrical working and get everything situated the day before the actual game. So I was just like, I'd come in here and double check on them during out the day and be like, hey, is this going to be done? He's like, well, when does this need to be done by? It needs to be done by tomorrow. So
yeah, I remember that.
Luckily, they came in here, got it done quick. So that was a nice part. But looks like we're going to go ahead and start now. We're picking out maps, so we should be all good to go. Let's see how Jose and Logan start out with.
Ooh, we have, I think, DK Jungle and Coconut Mall.
So we'll see how they end up here. All right, so it looks like to the left here is Logan, and to the right we have Jose. So Jose picked a Shy Guy, and Logan picked
Baby Rosalina.
Baby Rosalina. So we start out with Logan go ahead and getting first place, and Jose not that far behind. Let's see how long they hold that lead. Jose ended up getting a boost mushroom and got hit by a red shell. Ooh, ends up falling off the map, but we have Logan still holding on to that lead.
Yep.
So,
Jose. Defensive item because of the coin.
Jose ended up falling off the map again.
Ooh, shortcut.
Doing a nice job so far. We still have Logan here holding on to that lead.
Yep.
And Jose still here holding off last place, unfortunately, but hopefully he can catch up. Doesn't seem like he's too far behind from the group. As you can tell on the middle map here, he's not that far off from the first pack.
He's
so
catching up. Let's see if he can catch up to number 3 over there.
So
ooh, golden mushroom.
He's got a golden mushroom, so he can go ahead. Ooh, ends up falling off the map, unfortunately, but he'd get put onto the shortcut.
Ooh, don't get caught. Ooh,
ends up getting hit hard there with the Bowser and the Piranha Plant. Right. Still have Logan holding on to that lead.
Ooh.
Looks like he's getting a bit of a gap, even with that red honing shell. Ooh. Ooh, nice defense.
Nice defense with the green shell.
So even with that lead, or with that shell hit, he still has a considerable bit of a lead there. Yeah. So hopefully we can get Jose to catch up.
Ooh, but that red shell is catching up, and
oof.
Boom. Oof.
So
hey, you should be able to get a double right here.
Oh no! Looks like Jose threw a blue shell, which hones into first player, which will unfortunately hit his teammate.
Oh, smart idea! Ooh.
Oh, that was a nice job.
Ooh,
ends up taking the banana hit to actually avoid being hit by the blue shell.
That's a smart idea.
Which gives him some.
Lot of people know about that.
Which gives him
frames.
Yeah, definitely gives him a bit of an advantage there. So we still got Jose holding on to moving on to third place and getting a gold boost mushroom.
Ooh, golden mushroom.
Oh, ends up taking up second place. So.
Ooh, he got flung.
Oh, ends up falling off the map. And we got Logan with a huge lead ahead of everyone.
Yeah.
So he has a significant amount of a lead, so he can kind of just coast and relax.
Ooh.
We gotta make sure Jose doesn't throw that blue shell again.
Yeah.
But he ends up in fourth.
He may be able to throw it if Logan crosses the line.
That's very true. So as long as Logan, which he does have a huge lead, so I believe he decides to throw it now. And is going to land, hopefully, on that.
No, it honed on him.
Second player. Nope, it ended up blocking in, so.
Oh, it actually skipped him completely.
And it looks like they're still fighting. Oh, ends up getting that 4th place spot.
Yeah. Still,
So
we're actually tied right now, if I'm correctly.
yeah, not too bad. Still pretty good matchup. So maybe we can get Jose to kind of catch up a little bit and
Yeah, he got that. He
stick
got
with the
that.
pack, but it's not too bad. We can it's definitely nothing that he can't handle.
Ooh, DLC map.
So these DLC maps can definitely be a little bit of confused because they're so brand new, and I don't know how many people played it. Unless you used to play it, as you can tell, these DLC maps, they're not nothing brand new.
Nope.
They are old maps that they end up bringing along to use.
And they update him to fit the game.
Correct. So they kind of just update the graphics, make them look a little nice, and make them so you can play. So they're not old. I mean, they're not brand new. So Coconut Mall, you might recognize it because you might have played it.
You might have played it or heard of the meme.
Exactly. The meme is something very popular. Ooh, Logan ends up taking a hit with that initial boost. Makes it all the way down to 4th place. We got Jose battling out, ending up in 2nd place. Let's see how long he can hold that position, or if he can move up.
Ooh, they take the fountain for the jump boost.
Logan not that far behind.
Drift.
Ends up making his way all the way up to 3rd place. So right next to his teammate there.
Yeah, let's see if they can help each other. There we go.
Ends up taking the slipstream to get a little bit of a boost.
Ooh, shortcut by Logan.
Goes downstairs. Ends up making his way to 2nd place and overtaking 1st place. Ooh, ends up hitting the wall though.
Oh, but red shell.
Oh, nice job. Ends up hitting the red shell.
Ah, but Kart.
But got hit by the car. So, but at least we got Jose and Logan up in 1st place and 2nd. So
Ooh, takes the slow side up.
And
there we go.
Logan ends up jumping down to 4th place, but not that far behind.
It's able to catch up.
It's kind of a tight pack right now.
Ooh, gets pushed off by Bowser.
Even though they're on the 2nd lap.
There we go. Let's see. Ooh, green shell and a piranha plant.
Ooh, Jose ends up getting hit with the red shell. And Logan ends up throwing the green shell to try and hit him off with his aim. Launches off the piranha plant right away to see if he can maybe nibble off some of that player. Ooh, nice job. We end up back in the 1st, 2nd position.
Ooh, 1st, 2nd position.
Let's see if they can hold it off from one more lap.
All right, there we go. Ooh.
Ends up going upstairs instead of downstairs.
Ooh, shortcut. Takes the jump, takes the fountain jump, and let's see.
Looks
Ooh,
like
into the drift.
Looks like they're getting a little bit of a gap in between everyone. See if they can hold on and still keep that lead there, but
ooh, misses jump, but still gets the fountain one.
as long as nothing critical happens here, this should be close and
ooh, Logan goes for the shortcut.
have this one off in the books if they hold off like this. So as long as they don't get hit, oof, ends up getting hit with a green shell. Hopefully he can keep up, but it looks like they have
with the fence.
Looks like they have a significant amount of a gap that he won't need to worry about it. So Marshalltown ended up taking 1st and 2nd place.
Ooh, 1st and 2nd. Ooh,
so
getting spicy in here.
Nice comeback there. Redemption there for Jose.
Yeah.
Landing in his 4th place spot previous game. So
all right, let's see what map they choose next. We have 2 more maps to go.
So it looks like Coconut Mall was a pretty good selection for them. So it looks like it played off in their favor compared to the last game.
Ooh, Waluigi Pinball.
Let's see how well they do in this one, as long as they select their map. But it's a 50-50 chance of getting their map selected, and it looks like it paid off and got their favor.
Oh, Waluigi Pinball from DS. Ooh, only a few people remember that. The DS right there. Great console.
Let's see. Hopefully they can get a pretty good boost starting out here.
There we go.
Nice job. So Logan gets a pretty good boost, and so does Jose.
Yeah, but Bowser got the best one, I guess.
Yep, ends up in a first and 3rd position.
Ooh, trying to go for the boost pads. I would not advise going for the boost pads. They slow you down way too much.
There was a red honing shell, but for some reason it didn't lock onto anybody.
Yeah, hitbox on that.
Let's
see, take the inside. There you go. Ooh, too wide. Still gets the boost off.
Looks like they end up in 1st and 2nd position. Logan kind of battling it out with that other player.
Yep.
Ooh, looks like last place player came up, throws the red honing shell. Ooh,
Ooh.
oh, nice job.
Ooh, but has a second one to talk about it. Let's go. All right, we see them first and second. Jose has defense, and ooh, let's see if Logan can get double
Ooh.
defense.
Ends up bouncing off of one of those bumpers.
Yep. Bomb. All right, and then red shell for defense. All right, there we go.
Let's see if they can capitalize on this and maybe put a bit of a gap in between everybody.
Yep. All right.
Still holding on to that
This boost pad.
first and second position lead.
Yeah. See, for a person that's in first place, I would not advise the boost pads just because the ability of it, you have a wider turn, which can put you in the wall if you're not careful. So I would usually take the inside and get the purple boost off of that.
That's very true. The longer you hold the drift, the more of a boost you get. As you can tell on how long you hold the drift,
Yep.
it starts out blue, turns gold, and then it turns into a purple,
Right
which
there,
gives you
as
the
we see.
max amount of drift, as Logan performed excellently there.
There you go. Don't get hit by the balls. They will hurt.
The bumpers also kind of slow you down by a little bit. Jose looks like he got hit by one of the bumpers.
Yep. We still keeping first and second though.
He's still holding on to those.
Ooh, perfect turn by Jose though. Ooh, love that turn right there.
Definitely holding on to those top leads. So it looks like Logan will like to take the top position and holding on to a drift as well.
There you go. Take the inside line. Come on. There you go. That's how you do it. Ooh, goes a little wide on that though. Purple boost though.
Looks
There
like
you go.
Logan is holding on to those red honing shells as a kind of a bit of a defense since he doesn't have anyone ahead of him,
Yep.
which is kind of a smart plan. So in case anyone else throws a red honing shell on him, he has that as his defense and won't let him wipe out. So
Also, if he drops down, he also has the red honing shells to be able to throw it at the person in first place if it passes him.
it's very
Ooh,
true.
but that blue shell.
Blue shell's coming in. That's kind of a little bit of a bit to defend against.
Oh, but he still has another one.
Still has a bit of a gap and still ends up finishing off with the first place win. Ooh,
Oh.
ends up getting passed by a Bullet Bill and unfortunately gets that third place. So
But that still keeps us ahead by a lot of points actually.
and it's still not too bad. Still in the top two positions. So looks like we're doing pretty well. Even though Jose kind of had a little bit of a rocky start, but not much you can do against that Bullet Bill.
Yeah. Invincibility plus speed. It's basically like a star, but more speed.
Yeah, definitely. That Bullet Bill kind of triumphs over Star Power, just because with Star Power, like I've said in previous broadcasts, you do have to control your players still. So there's still the possibility of you falling off a map versus Bullet Bill. Once you kind of just hit it, it's just go. There's no stopping, and he
Ooh,
hones
MK
you in.
Stadium.
So let's see what kind of map it
Ooh,
looks.
we've been getting our maps today.
Looks like it's been holding in our favor. So
Hey, that 50-50 chance draw.
yeah, it's a lot better compared to having three total teams race against each other.
Wouldn't that be no, not 75. It would be a 25% chance. Or sort of close to that.
Yeah, close to it.
Not an
So,
exact number since it's still a 2v2v2.
looks like they go ahead and end up first and second. Let's see how long they can hold this position again.
Oh, never go for the outside on this map. You may think it's fast, but it's actually slowing you down by a lot. Yes, it gives you boost, but the inside line always creates the best speed to boost ratio, which can help you a lot.
As long as you can drift. So
Yep.
if you just kind of take the inside line kind of without a drift, it a little bit defeats the purpose.
Yep.
So like I said before, Mario Kart can be a family game, but
It can
not
also be a
as it can always be a competitive game. Any kind of game can be competitive as long as you try hard enough.
Yep.
Looks like we got Jose kind of holding on to that
That
red shell. I'm assuming he's kind of using it as a bit of a defense.
Yep. Defense item.
And
Any item you can hold behind you is a defense item.
And it looks like they're just kind of holding it off. I'm not sure if the other team has any shells or if they're using any of their power-ups, or for some reason they're just going to maybe hold off until last minute and use their last kind of power-offs.
Ooh.
Looks like Jose ended up getting hit by Logan's green shell as he was holding it behind. That's kind of the unfortunate part about holding it as a defense.
Ooh, there we go. Now they're using their items.
And it looks like they got hit by a boo and got switched out with the red shell to a boost mushroom.
Yeah, there we go. Now I'm seeing. Yeah, like you said, they're saving them till the last.
Maybe they'll be taking advantage of it as they did in the last match, and
yeah, bullet bill too.
to jump ahead.
Yep.
But as long as they keep close, as you can tell in the middle map there, Logan and Jose,
opposite drift.
Logan and Jose are building a bit of a league there, but
Ooh, hit that boost,
unfortunately,
hit that boost. There we go.
unfortunately, Jose is getting caught up by the other players. So,
Come on, save that behind you. Save that behind you. There we go. Ooh.
ends up getting switched, but kind of gets a little bit of the benefit there and
There we
makes it
go.
off with another first-second finish.
There we go. First, fourth, first, second, and actually it's first, third, and then
Yep.
first, second again.
Yep.
There
so
we go.
End up taking that win there off of everybody. So
Yep.
kind of a great job by Logan and Jose there. And I'd like to give this time to say thanks to our sponsors. Of course, earlier we were speaking about being a little bit short on PCs, and they helped us out tremendously by coming up and helping us out with an additional 6 more PCs. So huge thank you to Mac9 Emerson, Marshalltown Company, Raycom JBS, and CW Local 1149. So huge thanks to you guys. Like I said, without this, it wouldn't be possible. So,
And they gave us the chance to create a sport out of gaming, and we took it.
so yeah, huge thank you. Again, without this, it wouldn't be possible. So, let's go ahead and head back to the action. Looks like they're picking out some players. We have Sam and Noah coming up.
Ooh, Sam
So-
and Noah.
We'll see how this plays off.
Yeah.
And it looks like we have Sam on the left and Noah on the right.
Ooh.
So, Sam going with the Link Teddy Bear combo.
It's a good combo. Teddy Bear and Blue Tires actually got buffed this patch around when they came out with the new maps.
So, speaking of carts, what is your main cart? So, I know we've seen you on Tuesday a few times go with kind of a dry bones. Would you say that's kind of your main cart player?
Yes, Drybones being the lightest player, he also has it has some disadvantages because you can get pushed around by the heavier players. But the thing I grab with Drybones a lot is that I have more control over the track with acceleration, traction, and what was the other one? Acceleration, traction, mini turbo, and if I believe it's lower on weight. So I am the lightest character with the most acceleration and traction.
Mm-hmm.
And what that gives me is the ability to go around corners as fast as I can. And when I let go, it boosts me up so far.
So, it looks like you definitely have your way with your dry bones kind of locked in.
Yep.
So,
First character I ever picked in Mario Kart 8 when I first played.
I was a bit of a Yoshi player when I started out on the
Yoshi.
Nintendo 64. So, old school console there.
Ooh, if I remember when I played on the Wii, it used to be either Mario, or actually no, it used to be Mario, Luigi, or Yoshi too.
I think they had Mario, Yoshi, they had Luigi, they had Bowser, Peach, and then I think they had Wario as well on there.
I think they had both Waluigi and Wario.
I don't think on the 64 though.
Oh, you're thinking about 64.
The 64, yeah.
Oh.
The 64, so.
Oh, here we go. Mario Kart Stadium.
Looks like we're going to start off here. Let's see how well they start off. Both end up getting a pretty good boost. First, second position, so let's see how well they hold off.
I trained with these two players. They are both great players when it comes to control over the map.
As if you guys paid attention to the broadcast on Tuesday, we had Sam here as our secondary broadcaster. So let's see how well he does. Oh,
Ooh, red
no,
shell.
no ends up getting hit off with the red shell. Gets his second place position taken up.
Yep.
We got Sam still holding off to that first position.
Yep. Sam can adapt to any game really quick. I've played with him before in multiple different other games. He adapts super quick when it comes to it. Ooh.
Ends up playing off that defense with that banana. Plays off for him, and it looks like no ends up taking back his second position.
Yeah, before he gets his items taken away. He threw one green shell, and then they got taken away.
Ooh, ends up throwing the red shell, which unfortunately hits his player.
Yeah. Sort of lack of communication, but...
It's no problem. Looks like they still end up in that second position.
Yep. All right, we see... Ooh.
Ooh, Sam ends up hitting a banana?
Ooh, I think that was placed either by the enemy team or by himself earlier.
So... Looks like he's still in the lead here, and it looks like they're building a bit of a gap in between them and the players. So
yeah. We see that they also didn't wait till last minute to use their items. They're actually using them now. So
yeah, it looks like they're changing these guys or changing their
strategy up a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like they're using their items.
Yep.
And it looks like they're just playing a bit of a defense here. Oh, now he can throw that red shell, hits him off.
Ooh.
Takes that second place position again.
Yep.
So kind of that plus, as Mark said, with the red shell, you can use it as a defense, but then you can also use it as offense as soon as you get overtaken.
Yep. Ooh, boo.
He uses the boo, but he ends up getting a boost, though. A little bit of a gap, so and end up taking that first and second position.
There we go. That's how I like it.
Nice start off
easy
for Marshalltown. And it looks like they're doing pretty well, so...
Yeah. As we see, there's a lot of people are now switching to blue tires instead of reds. The advantage for that would be, okay, so the advantage between red and blue is that red actually gives you more control over the track. That's why I'm using them now. I went from red to blue to red again because blue now has the mini turbo stat, but since I have two items that actually got buffed during this patch that came in with the new tracks and everything, now I switched to red tires again because I have those two items stacked up that I don't need the third item for it. It still works the same, and it gives me more control. Ooh, I forget what this map is called.
Looks like they're going to go ahead and start.
Music Park. The name was literally right there.
So going to go ahead and start out here with, again, first, second position with Sam taking first place and Noah taking second.
Yeah, there we go.
Sam ended up just getting a coin for his trouble.
Yep. You can use that coin actually offensively too. Before you hit a box, you pop the coin. It actually gives you a defensive item. It's like a little token.
And it looks like Sam ended up just getting a banana out of that
Any
box
defense
there.
item it's a good item. Ooh, yeah. This part's always weird because you always have to hit the boost on as they jump right there.
Yep. So.
Ooh, shortcut right there. For anybody wondering.
Kind of the little part about Mario Kart is when you kind of ramp off, you can hit the button to jump, and that'll give you an extra bit of a boost for you.
Yep.
And it looks like they're doing well and holding off to that first and second position. Yep. Again, it doesn't seem like the other...
Second place has really good defensive items.
Oh, Sam ends up falling off the map, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's still doing pretty well. Noah ends up taking that first place position.
Oh, it's going to hit the wall. Yep.
Oh, hitting the wall, and Sam retakes his second place position back.
There we go.
Or first place position, sorry.
There we go. And one more for the joke. And boom.
And again, it just seems like the other team is just waiting around. I haven't really seen a whole lot of items being used or thrown to try and get them. Looks like they're trying to beat them in like just a straight up driving race. But
either way, if they get a blue shield, we still have a defensive item as what is it called? The boombox. We still have the boombox as a defensive item, which can destroy any item available.
That's very true. So that's kind of the only defense against.
Sam falls off again.
Boombox is kind of the only defense against their blue shell.
There's one other way, but it's the hardest way to ever destroy one of those. You literally have to have any type of shell, and you have to jump and throw it back, which can be hard if you're not focusing on the match.
Sam ends up getting smashed.
Yeah. Yeah, Sam should take the
Throws
shortcut.
the
over
bomb
here, though.
out.
There is a shortcut right there.
But,
Ooh,
let's see if he
throws his
makes it
defense.
off. Oh!
We still have enough
He
lead
still
to
has
take
enough, a
it.
bit of a gap, so.
Yeah, there we go. First and second again.
So, yeah, it looks like for some reason, looks like they're holding off into the last final minute to use their shells and to use all their power-ups, which I kind of don't agree with. I think you should just kind of battle it out and just try to take that position, when you initially come in.
Yeah, it should always be a battle of, yes, I want to get first, and it should be immediately. Because once you keep first, you can also have a lead on it, and it will give you great benefits.
It's very true. You can build a bit of a gap in between everybody. But
Let's just say they throw a blue shell, and you have a gap on them. The blue shell hits. You still have enough time to recover your speed and keep going.
Yep, especially if
Toad's Turnpike.
Especially if you're a better driver than them. So
yeah, it just depends on your skill, and that's it.
This is one of my favorite OG maps on the Nintendo 64. As you can tell, it's been revamped.
Turnpike?
Mm-hmm.
With the new system of drifting and being able to go up on walls, it for me, I played Turnpike before. It did not turn out as good as it should have been.
Still brings back those memories from when I was a child. So I am all for that.
Surprisingly, I actually grew up with an M64. Still surprised about that.
And it looks like they still end up with that first and second position. Sam keeps unfortunately running into those cars, which if you run into a car, it does
stun you for a while.
Yep. Ooh, ends up barely missing with that green shell.
Yep.
Finally gets
hit by his own green shell. Ooh.
Ends up getting thrown with a bit of finally a little bit of action here.
Finally, they learned not keeping items it's actually a good thing.
It looks like Sam's a little bit faster than that other player, so he does have that boost mushroom.
There we go. Do another wheelie. Come on, hit that boost one more time. You should hit it through here.
Noah ends up blocking that honing red shell.
There we go.
So,
yes.
Other player ends up using star power.
Star powers. It didn't hit him. Ooh, we see if he can.
Ooh.
There we go.
He's trying
another one to stop the player. Yeah, there we go.
Him, throws that red honing shell. Oh, but he's better be careful because they have.
Ooh, I see him slow down right
maybe
there.
he can get a bit of a boost. So try to build a bit of a lead.
Ooh. Still has a.
Probably. Oh, yep.
Ooh,
yep. I saw that coming.
So if we keep first and fourth, that's still points.
Absolutely, especially with us taking those first and second positions the last 2-3 races.
Yep.
So Sam ends up getting a boost mushroom, golden boost mushroom.
Yeah.
Which gives you an unlimited amount of boosts.
Oh, but still hits a car. Ooh, that's the only something I don't like about Turnpike, the multiple cars in a row.
Yeah. that was definitely the vein of my existence as a child, was running into those, so.
There we go.
But no problem there to getting that last place because we still end up with that first, second position. So still on top of the leaderboard.
Yeah.
So
it's a win. Whatever it takes, it's a win.
Nothing too bad. So
let's see.
They got one more race. Sorry, I thought they were on race 4 already. So
that's race 3.
So now on race 4.
Ooh, what surprise are they gonna give us? Cheeseland?
I would do, honestly, in my opinion, I would do Baby Park just to
throw a fun map in there.
Exactly. I don't think a lot of people like playing Baby.
Ooh, F-Zero.
Baby Park. So
nice. F-Zero Mute City. Let's do this. These are some of the new maps that they added with, I think, Mario Kart 7 and 8.
Yeah, I think these were the new ones when they finally came out with this game for the Switch.
Yep.
Which is one I think Mario Kart initially launched with the Switch, I believe.
Oh yes, it did actually.
So I think it was Mario Kart and Link's Breath of the Wild.
Yep, actually yes it was.
So
remembering now, yes it was.
Getting that first and second position again, Sam and Noah.
Ooh. This is why these maps are sometimes tricky. They have these areas which are really small, and you have to. Ooh. Oh, did that red shell stop because of the banana?
I'm not 100% sure. The nice part about these maps is just a complete straightaway. I kind of like these maps because you don't have to loop around and come back. It's something different on each part of the map.
This one's actually a loop. The other one you're thinking
Oh,
about
correct.
is Big Blue. You're thinking of Big Blue.
Correct. I thought there was another F-Zero map
Yes,
that was
it's Big Blue.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the one that throws you into like it looks like a water park, but it's like super long because it's just a straightaway. That's the one you're thinking of.
Yeah. So I like those straightaway ones just because it's always a different part of the map compared to always having loop. Sam avoids that banana there.
Some of them is, I think Mount Wario's one of them that it doesn't loop. It's F-Zero, Big Blue. New City surprisingly is a loop map, which I would have thought it wouldn't be, since most of the F-Zero maps are the ones that don't loop.
It looks like Sam and Noah here are building a significant amount of a lead.
Yeah, and the defensive items too.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Banana
even
shell, horn, and shell. Ooh.
So even if it throw a shell, Noah end up using that boombox to avoid getting hit with the red shell.
Yep, and throws the red shell back too as well. Ooh, boomerang.
Gets a boomerang, but I mean, really, it doesn't help him out a whole lot here. Just
it actually
because
does. You can throw it backwards to destroy items.
Oh, unfortunately, you can't destroy that blue shell, though.
If I'm correctly, you actually can with that. You have to throw it specifically, though. It's like a 1% chance of getting that. But we still keep first and second.
So that huge lead kind of helped him out a bit.
Ooh, and another boombox, too.
And Sam ends up taking that first place win. Kind of recovers back from that last place finish on the last match.
There we go.
So ends up taking off that first second position. So doing a great job there and in catching up and taking another first place win.
There we go.
So awesome job there. And then I'd like to turn our final attention to one of our newest sponsors, Sub City. So they were amazing enough to provide the esports team subs for our banquets. So huge thank you to them. If you definitely have some time, go visit their delicious subs at 8 East Main Street here in Marshalltown.
Some of the best subs in town right now.
So absolutely. So let's jump back onto the action, see what they're selecting and what they're picking out.
Ooh, we got another dry bones.
And it looks like we'll be ending it up with Gunner and Quentin, or as he likes to go as Q. All right, so looks like we got Gunner on the right and we got Q or Quentin on the left. So we'll see how that ends up for them. All right, so let's see how they end up doing here. So they're going to go ahead and select their map here. Looks like Moo Moo Farm, and I'm not too positive what the other one is here. So nice. We end up getting our own choice of a map here. So we'll see how that rolls off for them. And they go ahead and go start out here. We have Q ending up in first place, and we got Gunner battling out between second and third. It gets hit with a red shell, ends up dropped all the way down to fourth place here. And we still got Q here holding on to that first place lead. Gunner battling out with third place, seeing if he can catch up. Has a red shell. Hopefully he can throw that red shell. Throws off that red shell. Hits the other player, but unfortunately ends up in the grass position. So
All right,
he is slowed down there with the grass patch. So
All right, here we go. Ooh, coin. Ugh. Iffy on that one. All right.
but we have
wait.
Gunner here and Gunner here fighting it out with the other players, trying to get back his position, trying to get that second lead that Marshalltown has been having these past few games. So
Ooh, we see trying to get it. He keeps fighting for it.
he's in a bit of a two-way battle or three-way battle here with everyone.
Pop it, and then there we go.
So finally catching up to her, but she uses up her boost.
Yeah.
Looks like the baby Rosalinda is a little bit quicker than him, or maybe she just used a boost. But ends up hitting the wall, slowing him down a little bit. Ooh, they hit a banana, which gives him a little bit of an advantage here, as long as he doesn't hit
with the cows.
As long as he doesn't hit a cow here. Uses a boost for another shortcut. Takes that second place position.
There we go.
Hopefully he can hold
First and
off.
second lead.
Has a red shell, which he can use it defensively or offensively.
Since they're first and second, I would say he should keep it
He definitely should. He could hold it off here until the finish line, but
and throw it back. Aw.
ends up crossing the finish line and taking another second position. So great job so far for Marshalltown.
That's a good job for Marshalltown, keeping first and second all the way through.
So doing some great jobs so far and holding that second position again. So looks like it's another maybe
Yoshi Circuit, maybe?
repeat of
Mario Kart Stadium.
looks like it's another repeat of what we've just pretty much seen all day today.
Ooh, Toad Harbor. I haven't seen too much on Toad Harbor. Great map if you know how to work with your teammate a lot. Ooh, Subway. That's an iffy one.
Looks like they picked that one out again. So
Subway or whatever it's called.
it looks like Super Bell
Bell
Subway.
Subway.
So we'll see how they do in this one.
This map has a lot of hidden places you can go into, but I wouldn't take them because sometimes they can slow you down.
Looks like we got Q starting out with a good start here, and Gunner on the right. Oh, to throw shell backwards. Gunner can definitely use the shell to kind of catch up a little bit. Ooh, it does a reverse drift, unfortunately, and ends up in the wall.
Yeah, that reverse drift sometimes it just hits you like that. Ooh, losing the lead, but we should be able to catch it up soon.
Yeah, we're not too far behind them, so it's not like they have a huge advantage on us.
Yep.
We can definitely still use it, or still catch up and
Trick off of that. Let's
still
go.
take this
There
win.
we go. A lot of people don't see these often, but there's some places that don't show you like you can trick off of it. But there is a way you can trick off of them. It's like they don't show it like right here.
Mhm.
But see, you can trick off of it.
Yeah, it definitely seems like when you're floating off or jumping off of something, you can use it to your advantage.
Not usually, but most often, yes. There we go. Drift it. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna hit the wall. Still maintains middle though. Ooh, train.
It looks like Gunner needs to do a little bit of catching up. It'd be really beneficial if he can use those boost mushrooms to kind of catch, especially since it hit that train there. But for some reason, he's holding on to those.
Ooh, get a boost. Ooh. Ooh. Didn't put the shell behind him in time. You over here still trying to get first place.
Looks like they're trying to battle out, kind of having a bit of trouble here. This map has
Ooh, throws it in front. That's a defense. I will say this map is usually not picked by a lot of people because of the train movement and how it switches up during this part of the map a lot. But I guess they play on it a lot enough to know when the train's gonna happen and how it's gonna happen.
well, that's kind of the nice part about selecting these. If it gets hit, as you can tell, Seems like they actually know this map very well.
Yep.
So that's kind of the plus side about selecting your own map is if you've trained on a map significantly, you can definitely
Ooh, tries to go in for the snipe.
tries taking a shortcut, but unfortunately that shortcut you need a bit of a boost mushroom.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately it'll just slow you down. It'll counteract that.
Yeah, that boost you had charging
Yup.
up.
So, but looks like we end up taking a what was it, third, fourth?
Yep, third, fourth.
So
Still not that much points, but still keeps us ahead. So.
not
Ooh,
too bad.
airport.
So let's see. Hopefully, how well they end up bouncing back here. Kind of messing there with the voice chats or.
That's actually, I
Voice
love that
chat,
item,
so-
the voice chat item.
And it looks like
Ooh,
they're
Mart. I know it's one of the circuits. I'm not sure which one it is. There's multiple Mario Kart
Oof.
circuits, which I think this is circuit 3. Oh no, Mario. Oh, original Mario Kart
just
circuit.
Mario Circuit off the Game Boy Advance.
Damn, it is. It is original. Ooh. Of course, updated. 2, 1. Let's hit it.
All right. Hopefully they can pull off another first place, second win here.
This is a map we practice on a lot, so should be a good map for that. There we go. Take the inside line, quickest way.
Gunnar does have a boost, so he can probably try and use it, but
I think he's gonna wait for
I-
the later one.
I think he's just looking for a straightaway to use it on, possibly, or maybe a shortcut, like right there.
Ooh,
Ooh,
but it slows down a
but-
lot. Let's see if he can get close to that Peach or the Rosalina.
Ends up taking that third place spot.
ZQ up front, actually keeping in first place. There we go. Let's see if he knows how to hit this drift. Yeah, inside line to outside line. Still having a coin too.
Yeah, looks like Gunnar also has that flame flower.
Yep. Should
Which-
spam it right here. Yeah.
Kind of use it to catch up to the player, but it looks like the other player is up there with Q, so
Yep. Also, a lot of people don't worry about this as much, but you should worry about your coin percentage.
absolutely. The higher you have, more coins, the
The faster
oh,
you go. Ooh.
star power right behind him, trying to get Gunnar.
Wow, that star power has
But-
been lasting long.
Gunnar ended up playing good defense and using those
Ooh, he has a blue shell though. Ooh, that's a bad defense item right there.
not unless the Q slows down, so the other player takes that first place position, and then Gunnar throws it. Ooh, nice job. Ends
There
up
we go,
throwing
actually.
it. Oh,
Ooh, tries to go for it, but
tries to go for that shortcut, but like I said, that shortcut doesn't really help out a lot if you don't have a boost mushroom. So
Piranha Plant actually gives you a small boost from it munching. So you can
So-
actually spam it so it munches faster.
all right,
I think that's
so looks-
final, I think.
First and fourth, I think they got one more. Yep,
Yes, they do.
one more.
Mm.
So
Honestly, Baby Park would be a fun way. I don't know. TikTok?
kind of sticking with the basics here with the same maps that they've kind of been grown and used to.
Yep.
Maybe switching it up to a little bit of a DLC.
Maybe Boo Lake?
So Choco Mountain, another OG Nintendo 64. Nope.
Ooh,
just going with
Mall.
Coconut Mall. Yeah,
And I think this is another Mario Kart or Mario Circuit.
Ooh, I know this one.
Isn't it Mario Circuit
This-
3?
This one's a Nintendo 64, I believe. Mario Circuit.
Or I guess not. I guess this is a Mario Kart 8 one.
I think it was just an updated, but it should still be a Nintendo 64 one if my memory serves me right. But we will see.
I think the N64 one is different. That I
Yeah,
remember the
yeah, looks-
64 one's different.
This one's maybe a little bit different, yeah. So I don't remember this one.
Yeah, this is the Mario Kart 8 version. Or the Mario Kart 8's Mario Circuit. Because every time they pull out a new Mario Kart, they bring back old maps, but the
Yeah, change them up. So it looks
Yeah.
like Q ended up getting hit and ended up with third place.
ooh, Gunner in first. Let's see if we can keep that.
Ends up getting a coin.
Yep. Ooh, boost us off.
Oh,
Ow.
ends up running into that bomb. But still,
It's out of the air.
still a tight race. They're all kind of grouped up together, still trying to battle it out.
Yeah. See, this is the Mario Kart. This is the Mario Kart I love when there's multiple battles. Ooh.
Gunner ends up hitting a Goomba.
Donk.
Oh,
Ooh.
Q ends
plant.
up getting hit through the piranha plant. You kind of want to avoid those.
Yeah.
So
You can
even
outspeed them, but that's if you have enough for it.
even if you you take the short inner route, which generally is a lot faster,
Yep.
you want to avoid that piranha plant. That's kind of why they
Yeah,
stuck
see
those
right
there.
there.
So you just want to be just barely outside enough where it doesn't
Ooh.
hit you. So
Here,
oh,
Don't go for
ends
the
up getting
flying.
hit by a Goomba. Still second place. So
Yeah, flying.
one
slows you
more
down a lot.
final lap to catch up that first place position,
Ooh, taking the inside line. There we go.
and hopefully, oh,
hits
ends up
own
getting banana.
Hits its own mushroom or banana actually, not bad. Let's see. See if he knows how to take this inside. Skip that. There you go. And boom. There we go.
Oh, ends up hitting him with the shell. So
Ooh, Gunner's in second place. I just noticed.
yep, takes the second place position after throwing a red shell. Oh, ends up
Damn.
getting hit with a green shell now, so dropping all the way down to fourth position.
Shoot.
But we got
There we
Q
go.
still making his way up, second position. Hopefully, he can catch up to the first place player. Oh,
Ooh.
ends up avoiding it, and unfortunately, taking the first, third, fourth position of the day.
Ah.
So,
I think this is
Oh,
the
second.
third or fourth.
so this is it. This is the final one. So,
Ooh, that's the final
end
one.
up getting second and fourth position. So.
I guess we win that for today.
Yep, end up taking a win for today with all total tallied up with all of our other teams' points, getting that first place, second place positioning the whole time. So we end up winning the day today with just one other team. So thank you all very much for joining us today. We will hopefully catch you this upcoming Tuesday to watch varsity play off again at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we will hopefully see you then, and thank you again, guys, for watching us.
All right. Thank you. Bye.